Have you ever had a sugar daddy? I got a message from a man asking me to be a sugar baby. Immediately I tell him that I have no money and have no intention of sending him any money and am not interested in being scammed. Of course he launches into a grandiose speech about how he'd never scam me or ever ask me for money, that he'll be paying me, so there's no need for me to be worried. Apprehensively, I agree to keep talking to him. We exchange phone numbers and begin texting back and forth. A few days go by and we're chatting regularly. I talk to him about work, his day, he asks me about my day. Things largely seem benign. At this point I'm assuming I've met a lonely old man who is looking for some attention. We never talked in any romantic capacity and he seemed to take a genuine interest in my life. Fast forward to a few days later, he texts me and tells me he's going to pay off my credit card debt, which we had previously talked about. I ask him how he intends to do so, and he becomes insistent on logging into my credit card account and adding his bank account information as the form of payment. Initially, I was incredibly reluctant. Rule 1 of basic cybersecurity would dictate that anyone asking for my personal information should not be given said information. However, there I sat weighing the risks and rewards. A young college student with a sizable amount of debt from living expenses and a man seemingly willing to pay it all off. So, I run the risk. I give him the login information and sit anxiously as I ponder all of the ways this man could ruin my life. Then, the pending payment was posted and I receive email confirmation. Immediately, I change my password and thank him profusely. After a day or two, the payment clears and my card is paid off. The euphoria I felt in that moment is unmatched. We continue talking back and forth for about 2 weeks, cut to last night at about 1 a.m. I am texting him about his weekend and he asks me to run an errand for him. This is where the feeling in my gut that something was wrong started. Then he starts telling me that he needs gift cards for crypto trading, that I need to get the cards for him because I'm the only one he can trust. That once I purchase the cards with my credit line, he would pay it all back just as he did before. Naturally, I begin to ask